farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. John Deere slowly taking care of the weeds. I don't want to say slowly. For in-game, this is normal speed, but I'm used to mods, so to me this is seems kind of slow. But yeah, the John Deere is getting the work done. So yeah, we have kind of like half the fields. That's the wrong PDA you want to see. There we go. So yeah, we planted cotton here yesterday in-game, and yeah, the weeds came in as we were planting. So we get this kind of a mixture. So yeah, the John Deere already took care of field 25, working on field 26/27, getting that done this morning. Yeah, at the end of last episode, we sold the horses. Well, we sold horses, bought new horses, and sold some pigs. Right back up to almost $600,000 in cash. That is lovely. We also paid off like $500,000 off the loan, so we're technically below $18 million to go. I'm hoping by the end of this in-game day, we can have, I think we should have $1 million in cash in the bank account. Will we? Be close. We're at $600,000 now, and we're going to sell some soybeans here very shortly. That'll be pretty close to $200,000. So we'll see how we get along here. I will fast forward some time at some point in this episode, but not now, because I definitely want to get rid of these weeds before they hit stage 2. And then I have to use herbicide. I mean, I do got a vehicle that can spray herbicide, not a big deal, but I just rather do it free in a way. This is kind of free. Anywho, like I said, soybeans first. If we go over here, soybeans, $9.80 at the Timberline Flour Mill. I know it only shows 87,000 because my trailer is already full up here. So let's jump up here into the beautiful Volvo truck that we have, one of the two. And let's go sell 120,000 liters of soybeans and then come back and refill, almost refill. I've also taken care of some of the factories that we got. The whiskey, Tennessee whiskey factory. Dumped the rest of the wheat that was in this trailer. And moved some crates of whiskey around so I can get up and going. Also, the vineyard / winery, however you want to call it. That was full of crates of grapes and wine as well. And it also looks like the sunflowers up here are very close to being ready for harvest as well. So the upper plateau along with the lower east side will be ready for harvest at some point today. You just saw the sunflowers. You can see they're almost ready. The lower east side, we got wheat in 3 of the fields, and of course the big cotton field will be ready for harvest as well. So yeah, first thing, like I said, we're going to do, sell soybeans. We got about 200,000 liters at $9.80, so that's almost like $200,000. So that's going to get us to almost $800,000 in the bank account. At the end of last episode, we also saw that the wool is going for over $1,000 per, and we got a good amount of wool, so we're going to pick those up and bring those over to our magical sell point. Sell that. That'll give us, I don't know how much cash that's going to bring us. Maybe $100,000 there. Wood chips. The wood chips up here, I just happened to, I'm like, oh yeah, the wood chips. Remember our little forest area with the wood chipper? That is completely full. 500,000 liters of wood chips. Wood chips don't bring that much money, but we put it up there just because on rainy days, if we don't have no field work to do, we can go up there and chop down some trees, put it in there. That's full. I could sell that. That price is going up. The cotton price is what we're keeping an eye on. The price of that right now is like a $15.70 and rising. Will not sell that cotton unless the price at least has got to get up to $1,800. And even better if it gets up to $2,000. That would be grand. No, that'd be $2,000. But that'd be fantastic is what I want to say. So yeah, by the end of this in-game day, I mean, if everything goes our way, at least $1 million in the bank account we can pay off on the loan. If we sell the cotton, I don't know, $2 to $2.5 million, maybe we can take off that loan. Sounds even better, doesn't it? And if it happens after we do the cotton field, like I said, that cotton field might be ready for harvest today. On the Lower East Side, that usually gives us like 240,000 liters of cotton off that field. Yeah, going with cotton on this map definitely helped out and starting to dig into that loan. And now, like you've seen it. You've been following along. The loan interest has come down quite a bit just over the past like 20 or 30 episodes. So we're saving like $20,000, $30,000 a day on loan interest. So yeah, I mean, that does help out. Let's go get the rest of the soybeans, get those sold, and then we'll just check on some prices. So there'll be some jump cuts here and there because I'm waiting for prices to reach the peak, and we're still waiting for the John Deere to do its thing down there. Hopefully it won't take too long because I can really fast forward it. So 60,000 liters of soybeans. I think the rest of the soybeans are in the new Alien Jim's silo that we have over there. I think that's where the rest of the soybeans are. I have no idea because I did not put a one. Can I see these? Nope, I can see inside. I did not put one of these digital displays out here. So this one has one here, as you can see. I mean, for what they cost, I could put one in front of his silo as well. We had to, because this silo, I don't want to say only holds 200,000 liters, but with the amount of fields that we got up here, and we're planting all the same crop at the same time, when it comes time for harvest, yeah, we easily overfill this silo. So, yeah, when I put this down, I thought the door was going in the other side. Did not take consideration of this tree, but I got around. No, I don't want to dump soybeans. Yes, the 27,000 liters of soybeans, I'll take that as well. So, yeah, 706. So, what do we got now? Like 87,000? Yep, I don't know why I'm hitting that. Just want to see if I got all the soybeans. Yes, we are now officially out of soybeans. Let's pull on out of here, back up to Timberline Flour Mill, sell these on up, and yeah, the bank account is looking good. Then we're going to go sell some wool, because that price is peaked. So I want to sell that before the price starts to drop. Not stops to drop. Better not be dropping. And I've been also keeping an eye on a lot of other prices as well, like the milk price. We're up to like near 400,000 liters of milk. That price can get up to like $1,700, $1,900, $100 per. That'd be nice someday, wouldn't it? Sell that milk. And the good news is I don't have to go too far. You know, we'll just hold on to it. The cows will just keep on making it. We'll just keep on storing it. I don't know in animal barns if they have a max limit of what they can hold. Not sure on that. I thought in the early days that used to be a thing. I'm not sure if it is in FS19 or not. Alright, we'll sit here and just watch the money go on up. Then we'll go sell that that beautiful cotton. Not the cotton. Sorry, the wool. Cotton and wool. I always get that. I just picture a big white fluffy thing. And cotton, wool, wool, cotton. Yeah, you know. Kind of blends in. Why that's filling up. Let me just check out the price on the wood chips once again here. So this is wood chips, bioheating plant. I like to see that up to 170. That'd be good. There's the milk price. Not interesting. The wool price, yes, 1,000. I know the eggs are at 3,000, but I got a decent amount of eggs, but we're going to wait until I get more full pallets. This is what we're watching, 1576, and we're only running at 1 times the speed, so that's not changing much. So there we are, 792,000 in the bank account. So yeah, if I can gather another 250,000 for the day, that would be my goal. I mean, we're going to sell a lot of wool here. I want to say maybe we'll get near $100,000 in wool. The sheep are doing great. I don't even know how many sheep I got. We just put that pasture down. It's been so long, I don't even remember how many sheep we originally put in there. But they're in there, right? They just do their thing. I just got to bring up a hay bales once in a while and top them off with some hay bales, and they're all happy. This here, I'm just going to go ahead and bring on up to the wood chipper. I'm actually going to, yeah, you know what? I'll fill it up here. That way, if I take some out, it'll start back up. Now, the wood chipper is going to look kind of weird because it was a while ago. For those of you who've been watching the series long enough or have seen all the episodes, yeah, remember there was an update to the Global Company mod, and a lot of the mods that I had, we had to get rid of because it's not like they were not functioning, but they're missing graphics. Yeah, I mean the whole wood chipper is kind of like missing there. All right, we can turn this off here and then just fill that up so that can get on running. So yeah, I mean the inside of the wood chipper is kind of missing. You can see we got plenty of 131,000 liters of logs left to chip. I got over 5,000 liters of diesel fuel in there, so that should run for quite a long time. All right, let's go ahead, and John Deere is doing decent, which is good. The sooner that gets done, the sooner I can speed up some time after we sell some of this stuff. All right, so super strength is on because, yeah, I'm in the early stages when I didn't have much to do. It was like, yep, pick up with a pallet fork, do it the right way, and now it's like, you know what? I've been doing it long enough. I think we're okay just by doing it this way. It's just wool. I mean, how heavy can it be? I mean, it's dry wool. If it was wet wool, that would weigh a lot. I did not see how much again that was. That was 4,000. Well, you can just look at the total in the pallet. And that's pretty much what we're going to get. So we're going to get just a little bit over $6,800 for this pallet right here. The dog agrees. And these are the self-marketing sell points. I do believe that is on the Giants Mod Hub. I do believe. Put that down, please. All right, so here's a 10,000 liter pallet. So this one's completely full. So we are over 800,000. That's good. So if I can get up to 875,000 doing the wool, I'd be happy. But I don't think we're going to get there, are we? I don't think so. Well, wait a minute. We might. If these are all full, then maybe we will. Put it on in there. Sweet. This is all looking good. It's going to be a good day here on the farm. Pay off another $1 million off that loan. Get it below 17 million. I am having, it's been a while, but I am having some flashbacks to Hawke's Bay, when we kind of did the same thing as we sort of did here, but it was only a $20 million loan. Well, some of you may be thinking 20 million is more than enough. I did not complete that one there. There was a few reasons why I didn't complete the one in Hawke's Bay. Yeah, that map had so many updates to it. I was so far behind. And why did I leave? I don't really remember why I left Hawke's Bay, to be honest with you. Have no idea. But it's been a while. But yeah, I remember on that one there, we kind of did the same thing. We bought all the equipment and just took out a $20 million loan saying, how can we pay off a $20 million loan? And it wasn't that difficult. But if you do happen to remember that series, or if you do go back and watch it, I think we played on normal economy. So that, is like, all right, $20 million loan on normal economy, that's not that difficult once you have all the equipment. So, yeah, when we came to the Pacific Northwest, kind of started with a storyline. Kind of went away from the storyline and kind of just became like a challenge of, here's a $55 million loan on hard economy, go. And we didn't really start with extreme amount of land. We have purchased some. I think the lower west side, we had almost all those fields. And on the east side, we started with the ones that are our cereal crop fields. And up here, I think we had 3 fields or maybe 4 fields. All right, did I get up to my 800? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. 882, so I wanted 875. We're up to 882. All right, thank you, sheep. I am kind of curious, though, because I don't really look at the sheep that often. So we got like 63 a piece. So that's like 250 sheep-ish is what we got. I don't know, is that... Oh, okay, so I just realized no more reproduction, so it must be 250 sheep, because I think that's what that mod holds is 250,000. All right. They're not clean, but that's fine. They're at 90% production. That's pretty darn good. All right, John Deere, you must be pretty darn close, right? Almost. You got this pass, and then to clean that up. Visit the sugar factory. Just to show you what's going on with the factories down here. Yep, this is our Tennessee whiskey factory. I'm halfway down in water, almost full of wheat, and you can see the whiskey piling up once again. Ooh, the greenhouses. I think we just did the greenhouses the day before, right? So they're doing okay for now. Yeah, the sugar factory is not like the sugar factory of old, is it? But this is not the final sugar factory update, because the latest version of the sugar factory requires wooden pallets. Now, it's like, yeah, I don't want to get involved in all that, so here we are. So, but the sugar production is kind of on the slow side, or slower side, and I'm fine with it. The problem is, we got tons of sugar beet. Before, we would burn through the sugar beet so darn fast, but now, not so much. I could go in the XML file and tweak it a little bit, maybe produce more sugar, but I'm just going to leave it as is. These are the only factories I got over here. No, the meat factory. Yeah, I got a pile of meat over there. And these, though, these pallets, if I get enough of these pallets, they do lag me just a tad. I go from like 60 frames down to like maybe 54 when I get enough of these sitting around here. But we'll take these off that way, because sometimes I forget about this factory for days on end. I'll come back over and like, oh yeah, the meat factory, come back, and it's like sitting completely full. And I'm hitting the wrong key to get the map out. Yeah, I'm just giving ourselves a tour, waiting for the John Deere to finish. How are we doing on manure here? 31,000, that's good. And, oh, okay, so this is going to run for a while. I say that until I fast forward and it'll burn through. But, yeah, we got a whole bunch of grapes and wine ready to be sold-ish. It's not a great amount, but it's there. All right, so what I'm probably going to do is I got to take this John Deere. I want to come up here and get rid of the weeds that are here. I'm going to have to leave the John Deere and the weeder here because the northern part of the fields will get weeds whenever the next cycle is. I don't know when it is. But we're going to need to fast forward some time as well so we can get some prices where they're maxed out, like the wood chips and what was the other thing I was looking for? Oh, yeah, the cotton. We're trying to see what the cotton's going to get up to. So once the wood chips max out, I'll go ahead and start selling those. I may or may not show that because really it's not that great amount of money. I think for a 120,000 liter trailer, I want to say it's like $7,000, but that doesn't seem. I'm probably no. I don't know if it's that trailer or not. But the cotton, yeah. If we go, nope. Let's do this. Let's come on down here. It's the best way to get to the cotton modules. Yeah, these are 40,000 liter a piece modules. If I get up to it, you can probably see. Yep, that's 40,000, 40,000. So I got a good amount of modules here. And if it gets up to like 1,800, just say shy of 2,000, you can kind of just double the price. So each one of these will be like worth 75 grand. Let's say about 75 grand a piece. So you can see the amount of money we probably have sitting here. And yeah, that's what we're just waiting for. And also we're waiting for the fields over here to mature, turn ready for harvest, and then we can get our CR 1090, start collecting some wheat. The only thing is, though, I'm getting kind of full on wheat. If I come over here to this silo, can I get, there we go. Get my fat butt out of there. What is the storage space I got left in here? This can hold 500,000. Yeah, so I can only hold another 275,000 liters of wheat in here. We're going to harvest more than that, so I may have to sell some, which is fine. You know, we're fine with that. And of course, field 33/35 is all cotton. Anyways, the John Deere is done. So I'm going to go ahead, take care of this, and I'll bring it back in a little bit, and we'll either be selling things or starting our harvest. So I went over the hill to get the baler because I wanted to remember to bale the straw as we harvest. And as I'm coming back over the bridge, I could tell the cotton was ready. It is, though. The day's gone. It's almost 7 o'clock at night, which means in about 40 minutes or so, running at real time. Yep, it'll be dark. But that's fine. So, yeah, the cotton price, it did reach its max. The thing is, it's on the low end of the good side. Meaning, if we go, where are we here? And cotton. No, we had it. 1813. I always say, as long as it gets somewhere up near 1800, I'm good. I really like to see 1850 or above, and it stops short. The wood chips stopped at 150. So the trailer that we had, I went and sold it, and I must have been thinking about when I used the other trailer that held 90,000 liters. I got 18,000 for selling that trailer because 120,000, 150 turns out to be 18,000. So what's the milk price doing? Well, the milk price is starting to go up. That's good. As for anything else, oh boy, yeah, we're short of the million. I'm arguing with myself trying to figure out, do I want to sell the cotton at that price or not? Like I said, it's at the low end of the good side. What else do I have? The meat is dropping, so no. So I got the wine and grapes. 803. That's also on the low side of the good side, and the wine is so as well. I mean, we can just go ahead and just get some things done around here, not sell the cotton until the price gets better. I mean, if this made a huge difference, which it would, I mean, you saw the cotton modules that we had sitting over there. It would make a huge difference in the payment right away, but it's also not going to make a blockbuster to where, we get like below 10 million or something like that. So right now I'm thinking we're not going to sell it, but that my mind can change here, as we all know that. So we're just going to get some things started, and what I'm probably going to do is do a lot of this harvest in between this episode, next episode, but we're going to do a little bit more here, so don't go anywhere just yet. We're going to get some things rocketed and rolling. Like, wow, this thing is... who left it in this condition? This thing is filthy. But no sense of washing it because, well, it's harvest time. So, yeah, my plan right now is this. We're going to get these fields harvested. I'm not going to burn the midnight oil and get these reseeded tonight. We'll probably do it first thing tomorrow morning. And while things are going on down here, then we'll be in the upper plateau harvesting the sunflowers. So my plan is right now, the money we have is probably the money we'll have at midnight, alongside some property income. But I may change my mind. Wait, which one's the baler? There we go. Let's go get the baler. Get this on follow me. I usually forget this step right here. Usually I start the harvester, and at the end, like, all right, time to bale it. It's like, oh, I could have put this on follow me, and that would have taken care of 2 birds, 1 stone kind of a thing. This field right here, yes, we're going to bale it. The field in between, we're not going to bale it. And the field far off in the distance, we'll bale that. The reason being, I need some loose straw. Actually, I could... I'm just going to bale it all. I'm just going to bale it all because our TMR mixer, I can put the bales into the mixer and then take loose straw out afterwards. That's the thing. Alright, so let's unfold this. Is it unfolded or is it... Here we go. We'll turn it on. Hit a couple keys on the keyboard like that, and then it says, yep, give him a lead of 60 meters. Is this engine still on? It is. Perfect. And let's go ahead and... Are we all set? Am I all set? Yeah, hire worker. Off he goes. Oh, wait, is that on straw swath? It is. Alright, so we're all set. And the TA should follow behind and make 20,000 liter straw bales. While this is going on, let me just double check on the straw situation here. Straw. Ooh, I got a lot of straw here already. It's actually the hay. Ooh, okay, so our grass field. Alright, Peanut, in mind, next time you do the grass field, you need to be making some hay. We're getting low on the hay side. We're doing fine on TMR in a way. It's like, what are you talking about? You got 1 million liters there. If we go into our animal dialogue, go to our cows, you can see we're about, 80% full, and that's 1,050,000 liters of TMR. Granted, this is on a 10-day span, so they're good for like another 8 days or so. So I got to keep in mind to keep these ladies happy. They need some straw. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and make bales, put it into the mixer. And then at some point, I'll come over and grab some straw. Let's see. They're going to need... Wow, they're at 130,000 liters of straw now. And they're like at just under 20%. So they're going to need like 500,000 liters of straw for bedding. How are the horses doing for bedding? Okay, they could use some hay, I suppose. Yeah, I definitely... Okay, so next time I got to make some hay. I got to roll in the hay. All right, so I got to focus on the hay. The pigs are doing great. The chickens are doing good. The cows and the sheep, I scrolled past the sheep somewhere. Yeah, they're doing fine. So definitely straw and hay are kind of a focus right now. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. So while that's going on, and I don't need to empty the CR1090 for a little while, let's grab our truck here. Yep, he's picking up all the straw, well, most of the straw. The cotton module harvester, that's just going to run on its own. That's going to be there for a few hours, harvesting that field. I would cry if I had to go back to... Because that harvest had double the speed of the in-game harvester. If that was the case, I had to go back to that. I definitely have a couple of those machines running right now and harvesting the cotton off that field because it would take forever. Hey, there's 40,000 liters of cotton coming off the Module Express as we speak. So right now, I'm actually headed to the TMR mixer. We're going to grab the straw out of the mixer and start topping off the cows. That way, when it comes time to bringing the bales over to the mixer, I can just toss them in there and we don't have to empty, fill, empty, fill. Hopefully, we can take care of the cow situation here. And they'll be happy. Got to keep the cows happy because they are the ones that produce milk. They're giving us the fertilizer as well, manure and slurry. The pigs, at one point, I thought would do enough for us, and they did for quite a while, honestly. But now our demand is so high, the pigs are like, are you crazy? Well, yeah, I'm crazy, but I was hoping they could keep up. Anywho, let's come in here. No, I don't want TMR. I don't want silage. I need the straw. So, like before, filling up with TMR, this is going to take me a few trips. The harvest is going to go on. So, like I said, in between episodes, the harvest will go on. Hopefully the fields will be harvested. I think the cotton module harvester should be done. I mean, even if I keep it at real time, that gives me 5 hours. I'm trying to think. I think it just shy of 2 hours in real time it takes to harvest that field with one Module Express. So at the beginning of the next episode, we'll probably start in the evening hours. We'll pay off probably $900,000 off that loan. The reason why I want to do $900,000 because our loan sits at 17.8, so I want to get it below 17 million. We can just say the loan will be down to 17 million. I probably will be a little bit into the red first thing in the morning because I need about 60 grand in cash to pay off horse helpers and loan interest. So we might be a little bit low on the cash, but you know what? We can always find it somewhere. And who knows, there might be, you know, the prices are going to change in the next 4 or 5 hours. I might be able to sell some of the goods that we have. Like I said, I got a good amount of whiskey. The meat price is dropping, so it won't be that. I mean, I could sell some wine. I got like a trailer of little wine. That could be like 80,000 in wine I could deliver. But I'll see how it goes during the harvest time. It's going to be a while. I may go take a break while all the workers do what they have to do. I'll just have to unload the CR1090. Yeah, you can see the cow manure that we got there. We got plenty of solid cow manure. Well, I say that. At some point I may run low on that. While that's unloading, how are the pigs coming along with this? They're back up high on the slurry, which is good. The manure, yeah, I think they're just going to be able to keep up with the winery / vineyard and also keep up with the greenhouses. That's about all they can do, if that. But if I need manure, I know where to find it because the cows have manure, 271,000 liters. Okay, looks like it's more than that. Alright, so there is 1 drop of water into the ocean for filling up with some straw. I'm guessing I'm going to probably... Will I take all of it out of the TMR mixer? I mean, the mixer is just about full, so it doesn't need straw at the moment to make any, because it can't make any more. But in a while, I'm going to have tons of bales to bring over here and pop those in. That's for darn sure. Let's go grab another load of wonderful straw. And while that's filling up, I know, just keep going to the animals thing. So the straw, okay, so maybe 2 more loads will get them up high enough for a while, right? So I want to have, let's see, it's at what, 486. So I'll be at like at 360,000 liters. So just a little over 600,000 liters of straw I can bring over. Will I have that much in bales? I don't think that'll be a problem. So usually what we do is once we use all the straw that we need and fill up the TMR mixer, any straw bales left over will get brought over to the barn and sold. And that's what we do here. And all the wheat here will go into storage over at the hog barn because the wheat is down here is mainly for the whiskey factory and also feeding the chickens up in the upper plateau. But they have over 100,000 liters of wheat up there waiting for them to feed them, and that should be good for quite a while for the chickens. Yep, got to make sure we give them the straw. That's how we get the solid manure. How are we doing on the harvest over here? Yeah, not too bad. Like I said, this cotton module harvester does take a while. And how are we doing on the weeds over here? Yeah, okay, the John Deere is taking care of all the weeds, so these fields would be ready to go. Are these fields ready for harvest up here? Of course they are. Of course they are. So that's going to be all sunflower. Maybe the price of sunflower will be good in the morning as well. Helper F nearly has a full grain tank. My pedal is sticking, that's why we're backing up. Are you almost done with that field? No, you're not. So I better go ahead. He's going to be facing the wrong direction if he is turning around. I mean, I can take care of the cows later on. But right now... Actually, you know what? That just about topped him off. So that looked way off on my calculations. Alright, so that's actually so much so that they're full. So I gotta go empty this out and then go empty out the CR 1090. Keep the wheat harvest going because we are paying our workers here. So yeah, unfortunately, my original goal by the end of the day, which we can still reach, was to at least pay off $1 million off the loan, but I'm going to technically need like another $140,000 in sales somewhere. Another 4 hours of property income may... I really don't know what we're getting for property income on this map. It's been a while since I looked at that. Where's property income? Alright, so I'm getting like just a little over $2,000 an hour. Just a tad over $2,000 an hour, so I'm making another $8,000 in property income. So that's, it's something, but it's not a lot. Basically, at this point, the property income right now that we get per day is almost paying off our loan interest and horse helpers, which is not too bad. So anything else we do on the farm is put in towards our loan. All right, let's go see what this CR 1090 is doing, other than facing the wrong direction that I need it to. I should actually put these things on course play only because... Oh, are you actually going to be able to turn around? Yes, turn around. Yes, he's going to be facing the right way. So the good thing about course play is programmed when it runs. If the pipe is on the side of the harvest, it will actually move the harvester around so you can pull up beside it. It's pretty neat how they incorporated that into course play. Am I going to be able to empty you on the on the go? Nope, it's going to stop. It's almost full. I didn't quite make it here. That's okay. That's okay. So I can get 2 grain tanks into here. So yeah, our harvester holds 60,000 liters. Our trailer holds 120. If I put the other tandem trailer on here, I could hold 240,000. But yeah, I'm just going to let these people do all the work while I sit around and loaf a little bit. But yeah, so that's where we're going to stand for now. So I'm going to get the rest of this harvest done. Oh yeah, these fields are going to need some lime. Fantastic. That just adds another step, but that's part of the game, right? That's part of what we do here. Where are we? I need to see that. Oh yeah, this page right here. Needs lime. No problem. The cotton field's going to be good to go, looks like. So usually these 3 fields, the one we're harvesting, field 31 and 32/34, are in the same sequence. All these will need lime. Then we'll spread some solid manure down from the cows. And then that way when we seed, that'll complete 2 stages of fertilization. And we'll just have to take care of the weeds when it comes around. The upper plateau, yeah, we got to get that straightened out at some point as well. But not too bad. We started the day, at least the episode, at just shy of 600,000. We sold soybeans and wool and some wood chips to get up to 923,000. The point is, by the end of the day, we're going to pay off another decent-sized chunk of that loan, and that's all that matters. And who knows what else I may sell by the end of this in-game day. But at the beginning of the next episode, it'll be just before midnight, or maybe before that in case I decide to sell the cotton. I'll argue with myself with that until next episode, like I always do. But yeah, we'll start next episode just before midnight. We'll pay off the loan, go to bed, see what all the fancy numbers are at midnight, and then start the day. And we'll have a lot of workers down here getting these fields reset, replanted, and we'll be in the upper plateau with the Rosla masher, corn header / sunflower header, harvesting the sunflower. And we'll see how much money we can make tomorrow. I just had to pause because the horses won't be ready for... No, 2 more days on these horses. 2 more days on those horses. Anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching. As always, I'll catch you next time right here on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.